Alright, so I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just haven't gotten to it until now. And basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rank every single new Pokemon introduced in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm not doing a spoiler warning because the games have been out for almost a month now. So, yeah, I'm just going to get started. Alright, starting with Paldean Tauros plus its other forms. Regular Paldean Tauros, I'd say, is B. Maybe I'd say all of them are B. I like them, just there are other Pokemon I prefer. Paldean Wooper, easily A tier. It's just adorable, and I'll get to the evolution when it pops up. Okay, this entire evolution line, easily S tier, and Meowscarada might be my new favorite grass type of all time. You know what? It is my new favorite grass type. Scratch that. Alright. Uh, Fuecoco's cute, yeah. This is, Crocolore's pretty much the, awkward teenager middle stage starter evolution that people always talk about. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Skeledirge, I think that's how you say the name. B tier. It's cool, but not honestly my least favorite of the final starter evolutions because honestly, it's just not what it's just not the type of thing I wanted from Fuecoco. Quaxley, B. Same thing with Quaxwell and Quaquaval, A tier. Honestly, I'm a fan of it. Yeah. Lechonk is B tier, obviously. Well, not really obviously, just more because I like it, but not as much as other people do. Oinkologne, I do think is an upgrade, but I still think it's good for B tier. Dudunsparce is funny. Now, I know, like, people are disappointed about it, but I honestly find it funny. B tier, I like it, and I know it has another form. I don't know if it's gonna show up in this tier list. Doesn't look like it from what I'm seeing, but yeah. Tarantula, B tier. Same thing with Spidops. Neither of them are bad, but I think their shiny colors are a lot better than their regular colors. Like, if I was ranking shinies, these two would be probably an A, maybe S tier. Nimble, you're okay. Low kick's pretty cool, although I think it's kind of overrated, honestly. Relor, um, pretty cool, honestly. Same thing with Rabska. Grievard, this guy, I didn't really like him at first, but he's growing on me. Houndstone is also cool. Flittle, kind of a weird one. Not sure. I'll put you here. Espathra also B tier, but honestly, I like Espathra a lot more. Farigiraf. This isn't exactly what I was thinking of when I thought of a Girafarig evolution, but I love it. A tier. Wiglet and Wugtrio, I love these guys a lot, and I honestly think they're S tier. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me because of a few different reasons, but I'm honestly a huge fan of them. And yeah, I like them way more than regular Diglett and Dugtrio. Dondozo's also S tier. I love it. Vaulton Veluza, B tier. I like it. Only problem is it's super aggressive. Like, if it wasn't as aggressive as it is, I would move it up to A tier. But yeah, Finizen plus both of Palafin's forms are A tier for me. This is not what I was expecting from a dolphin Pokemon, but honestly, I'm glad it's what we got. See it. Smoliv, you're okay. C tier. Dolive, A tier. I love Dolive, honestly. Arboliva is B tier. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put you in C tier. Honestly, you're okay. You're just not what. You're just not the best. What I was really. Why can't I speak? You get what I mean, though. It's just not really what I wanted from this small of evolution. These guys, oh boy. Capsicid and Scovillain. Honestly, Scovillain might be my new least favorite Pokemon. Simply because, I'm glad we have a fire grass type pepper Pokemon. This is just, this is just, like, one of the worst possible results could have gotten for it, honestly, in my opinion. I know there's a lot of people that like it, and I'm not saying, like, people are invalid for liking it, which, of course, they are valid for liking it, but, I just don't like it. Tadbulb, you're fine. Bellybolt, good design, B tier. Vroom and Revavroom also go into B tier. They're awesome. Orthworm, A tier. I love Orthworm, honestly. And I also love Tanzamouse and Mousehold, which is another unpopular opinion, but I think they're adorable and funny. Same time, Toddle's nice, B tier. Same thing with Titan. I think they're both cool. Frigibax. I'm a bit annoyed that the pseudo legendary is dragged in type once again, but I think the entire line is B tier. Tatsugiri. I think all of the forms are A tier. Yellow, in my opinion, is the best form of Tatsugiri. But for the shiny Tatsugiri, I have a different opinion, and I'll cover that one whenever I do a shiny Scarlet and Violet Pokemon ranking. Cyclizar, yeah, A tier, honestly. I'm a fan of Cyclizar. Pawmi, I love Pawmi, S tier. Pomo, this Pokemon's unnecessary, but I still like it. B tier. Pommet, I think that's how you say, because I think it's a Marmot. S tier. I think it should have just been Pawmi to Pommet instead of Pawmi to Pomo to Pommet, but, it is what it is. Wattrel, you're okay. Kilowattrel, pretty cool, B tier. Bombardier, also B tier. I think the concept behind it's pretty cool. Squawkabilly, I mean, you're not bad. I think I'll put you in B tier. Flamingo Amigo. Not really much to say about this one, except I think it's cool. Cloth, one of my favorites introduced. Knackley, this guy's funny. It reminds me of the rock mushroom from Mario Galaxy 2. Put him in A tier. Knackless Stack, B tier. I don't like him as much as Knackley. I like Garganackle, though. I think it's pretty cool. Glimmet and Glimmora are also A tier, in my opinion. Shroodle, you're okay. Grafia, I think, is an upgrade, though. Fido, I am not the biggest fan of Fido. C tier. Doxbun, however, all the way up to S tier. It's a massive upgrade, in my opinion. Mastiff, not the biggest fan either. Mabostiff, I would put it in C tier, but stuff happened, and you might know if you played the game, but if not, I'm not going to say why. But moving up to B tier. Bramblin and Brambleghast, I'll put in B tier. They're both cool. Gimmighoul, I'll put both of your forms, and Goldengo in B tier. I think they're nice. Oh, moving on to the Paradox Pokemon. These ones are interesting, that's for sure. Also, sorry about my hand getting in the way. Now, for some reason, they went with, like, descriptions of their appearances for their names, which I don't really understand why, because I was hoping those were just code names, but, I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah. Great Tusk, I will put in A tier. Alright, and then Brute Bonnet and Sandy Shocks, I'm putting all the way up in S tier. I love their designs a lot. Screamtail and Fluttermane go in A tier. Same thing with Slitherwing. Roaring Moon, unsurprisingly, I'm a huge fan of, so I'm putting it in S tier. Iron Shreds. Now, controversial opinion here, but I'm probably one of the few people that prefers Iron Shreds over Great Tusk. So yeah, S tier though. As soon as I saw in the trailer though, I instantly loved it. So yeah, Iron Moth, A tier. Iron Hands, probably my least favorite Paradox Pokemon, honestly. I still like it. I'll put it in B tier. Iron Jugulus. This thing doesn't really change as much from regular Hydreigon as I wanted it to, but I mean, I like it better than Iron Hands, so I'll put it in A tier. Iron Thorns is also A tier. Same thing with Iron Bundle. Iron Valiant. Easy S tier. Might be my favorite Pokemon introduced in this generation, honestly. At least one of them. It's up there. Now for these weird legends that I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce the names of these correctly, but I'll give it a try. Ting Lu, I will say, is kind of goofy, but, you know, I'd still like it a decent amount. B tier. Qian Pao, I think that's how you say the name, I'll put you in A tier. Same thing with Wo Qian. And Chi Yu is easily my favorite of these four. S tier. Koraidon. Honestly, the tires bother me a little bit because they aren't actual tires. But other than that, great Pokemon. Miraidon, on the other hand, easy S tier for both forms. Honestly, definitely one of the better new Pokemon introduced, in my opinion. For some reason, these last few are at the end. Don't know why, but okay. Tinkatink. You're okay. Tinkatuff, I like better. Put you here. Tinkaton is A tier, no doubt about that. Charcadet, I like you quite a bit. And I'll put Armarouge and Ceruledge in the same tier as well, because, like, I like all three of them. Kind of hard for me to decide between the two. I'd say I'd give, for the regular designs, I'd say Ceruledge. For the shiny, I'd say Armarouge. Toad's Cool and Toad's Cruel. Both S tier. I love these guys, honestly. Definitely an improvement on Tentacool and Tentacruel. King Gambit, honestly wasn't expecting Bisharp to get an evolution, but I think it was done well, and I'll put it in A tier. Clodsire. I mean, need I say more? I think that's how you say it. And last but not least is Annihilate, who I will put in A tier. Didn't expect Primeape to get an evolution, but I think it was done well. And, yeah, that is my opinion on every new Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.